Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells, and welcome to video number 89 on my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to talk about cleaning plush. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've learned by now that plush can be a profitable category. So if you're finding those things out there for $1 or less, it is worth investing some time to clean them up so they look their best. So first thing, if you find an item that doesn't smell so great, the first thing to try is set it outside in a secure place in the sunshine. Sometimes just a few hours in the sun and fresh air will help get rid of the smell. I've also done this with clothing, so this could be your first step if the item is in pretty good condition, doesn't have anything else wrong with it other than it smells a little thrift store-ish. Okay, next, if the item is used and does not have any price tags, you can put it in a pillowcase or lingerie bag and secure it with a rubber band, or actually use a ponytail holder and wash the bag or the pillowcase in the washing machine in cold water with a gentle detergent. Then you can lay the item on a towel, like on a kitchen table or wherever away from pets and children, to air dry, or you could hang it on a pants hanger that has the clips. You can hang it on that somewhere up out of reach. And you definitely want to refluff it with a comb or brush. You can actually buy a small brush like at the dollar store just to dedicate to this part of your business, so that you have all the tools you need to make the plush look as good as it can, even though it's used. If you do put it in the washing machine, remove any collars or clothing or electronic parts before doing that. And actually, I don't really sell any of the electronic plush anymore, the walking, talking ones, just because I don't want to deal with the ones that don't work. But I don't recommend putting those in the washing machine at all, just the plush that has nothing inside. Now, sellers will disagree on if plush should be put in the dryer. So some will say never to put a stuffed animal in a dryer, and if you'd like to comment on that, you go right ahead and give us your side of the story. Others say to use the lowest setting of the dryer, put the item in a pillowcase, and only dry for about 5 minutes. If the plush is supposed to be soft and fluffy, you can put a tennis ball inside of a tube sock and put that in the pillowcase to fluff it up inside the dryer. So use your best discretion on that. Always put the plush inside a pillowcase or laundry bag before you put it in the dryer, and don't leave it in there very long. Okay, you're probably going to come across some items with stains. So you can pre-treat stains with a stain remover like Shout. Just let it sit for a few minutes, read the product instructions, and then rub the stain with a damp cloth or sponge. And it may take several treatments, so work on it. I've done this before, especially with clothing, and it could take 3 or 4 times, rounds with the stain remover to get the stain out. Okay, if you have an item that is only slightly used, you can just run the lint roller over it, and that will get most of the hair and dust off of it. Some people actually use a vacuum with a drapery attachment for this process, so just use your best judgment on that. Okay, pet enzyme sprays can be effective on tough odors and stains. Now, these sprays are generally used to remove pet urine stains from furniture and carpet and fabric. If a stuffed animal has urine stains on it, I do not suggest selling it, but these products can be used to remove stains that aren't coming out with the other, Shout or other treatments. But you always want to test this on a plush that isn't for sale before using on one that you plan to list, just to check for color fastness. So you can find these kinds of products in the pet department at Walmart and Target, or at any of the big box pet stores like PetSmart or Pet Supermarket. Okay, and this is another area for debate, is the putting scented items on your plush. Some sellers suggest never using a dryer sheet or scented fabric sprays. There are people out there that have severe allergies to fragrances, and this can be a problem if the buyer has the allergy. So what I do is just treat this as if every customer is going to have this allergy. And what smells really good and fresh to you may really bother somebody else. So just don't use these on really anything you're selling. Try to just get them clean, put them out in the sunlight. Don't add any chemical fragrances to these items, because that may cause you to get a return or to get an upset customer or even bad feedback. Now, if the item is a very high dollar, like Stife or a valuable hidden Mickey that's worth several $100s, you may want to pay to have it dry cleaned. And I would definitely ask around at different dry cleaners to see, if they do this, if they clean stuffed animals, because, you could find older Stifes that are 50 years old. My mom actually has one that she got when she was in high school, when she went to Copenhagen, and it's a Stife, I think it's a leopard, and she's 78 years old now. So that is a very old stuffed animal, and you might find those at estate sales, so you may want to have those dry cleaned. I also suggest creating a little plush cleaning kit. Put all this together and keep it in a little basket or box somewhere in your eBay area, so that when you have to work with plush to get them ready to photograph and sell, you've got everything you need right together. So that would include some kind of stain remover, a pillowcase or lingerie bag, your rubber band to use on that pillowcase when you're putting things in the washer or dryer, a baby comb or soft bristle brush, and a needle and thread in case you need to sew up any holes. So I hope that answer some questions about how to clean plush before you sell them. You will get a higher price if the item is in better condition. And plush can be a really profitable category on eBay, since most of this can be purchased at thrift stores or yard sales for $1 or less. So if you just take that extra time to clean the plush, it'll help the item sell for a higher price, and your buyer will be very happy. Thanks for watching, and have a great day on eBay. Bye.